Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakha HaKadosh. Double honor to my apostles, great millstone. And salutations to the Ackman of 4 corners, pushing this truth in all sincerity. I love, diligence, respect, fear, and trembling. This Antasma coming back with another chamber for the knowledge, for the spirit of power, Yahweh Shema Shai. Salaki, I'm trying to play with this this mound. But as you can see the title, ain't no stopping this, you know. And this is inspired by Apostle Ramla. I was just listening to his latest lesson before camp yesterday. Damn, I forget the title. Oh, make no mistake, these devils know who you are. You know, and he was going in on how back in the old One West days, now that Edomite, it's a famous story, you know, they speak about it every so often. Going back to One West, you know, I would say the Illuminati or the Luciferians, you know, came to camp and basically said, how did y'all find this out? Speaking about the 12 tribes chart. So from there all the way until now, this truth has been on full throttle, man. You know, if this devil could have stopped this truth back then, he would have. But as you can see the title, ain't no stopping this. You know, this is prophetic. What's happening is very prophetic, that the Lord's promise, we're witnessing the promises of Yahweh Shema Shai come into play. We're witnessing the prophecies unfold. We are a part of prophecy. The prophecy says that the Israelites, Revelation 11:11, would stand upon their feet again. You know? And if you have, he that have an ear, let him hear. When you look on the 4 corners of the earth, if you are on YouTube and social media, whatever it is, walking downtown, you're gonna see that Revelation 11 and 11 live in color. In Revelation 11:11, it says that 3 days and a half the spirit of life shall enter into them, and they shall stand upon their feet, and their enemies shall behold them. Oh, pardon me, I skipped the line. It says, and great fear fell upon that these that the devils know you. But guess what? They can't stop this, because this is heavenly inspired. This is what's going on right now, is from Yahweh Bash, a high calling to wake up his chosen so we can take over the world. That's what this is about. When you really boil down to it, the nations is being thrown down, and Yahweh Shai is about to get ready to reign. That's what's going on right now. Okay? The saints, which are the Israelites, are about to get ready to rule. Now let me see if I can pull out a precept real quick. I want to go into Daniel, the 4th chapter. Daniel, let me see, let me get it. I know it's in Daniel. Lord will not be able to get it. Okay, I'm in Daniel right now. It say, give me 1 second. Okay, this is a good one too. So I'm gonna read this first. This is Daniel 2 and 44, and it says, And in the days of the king shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom, and the kingdom shall not be left. I'm sorry, hold on. And set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And what kingdom is that will never be destroyed? Yahweh's kingdom. Okay, you go to Isaiah 54 and 17, and it says that Israel is Yahweh's kingdom, which the Israelites are joint heirs to the kingdom. Okay, so it being Yahweh's kingdom, it's as well as the Israelites' kingdom, but Yahweh's the head. Then you have King David, and then you have the 12, and then you have the rest of the Israelites. Okay, so that's the kingdom that shall never be destroyed. Okay, because remember the prophecy. See, what's going on is, man, we are in heavy prophetic times, and we are witnessing the foreshadowing, so to speak, of the kingdom of heaven. Okay, and it was through Yahweh, all right, and he put the spirit on his prophets to go out and to declare his kingdom. Okay, that same kingdom that was declared, that was told to King David from Nathan the prophet, I believe it's Samuel, verse 7. All right, well, he said that his son was going to establish his kingdom and throne forever and ever. Okay, that's what's coming to pass. It starts with the Israelites, the prophets, to declare it. Okay, and you're witnessing the declaring, all right, the heralding in of our Lord Yahweh. You have the prophets on the four corners of the earth, man. Okay, they know who you are, but they can't stop this thing, man. Exodus 1, where it speaks about that they oppressed the children of Israel. All right, when they multiplied evils upon them, but they kept growing more and more. Roughly paraphrasing it, though, you know, they began to become mightier and mightier. Well, that's what's happening. As much as they try to oppress us and take our videos down, this is something that Apostle Tahar said years ago on how we are the sentinels. We keep growing. So we're growing in mighty. The house of David is growing and waxing in strength. Think of how going out in the four corners of the earth, man. The apostles and the elder bishops, the Connecticut heads. Then you have the heads from the states. All right. Then you have the brothers within the different camps. Okay. And each men are required to do videos, and we can see right now that men. Okay, and not only just Great Millstone, you got other camps that's doing it too. But for the most part, I'm gonna say Great Millstone. Why? Because each men, one men in the camp, 11 men, 20 men, 30 men, 50, 30 men, 50 men, 70 men, 60 men, 100 men. Those men, from the top on bottom, are required to video. So it's thousands and thousands upon thousands of shows going up. So Esau can't stop this. That's bringing the vibration of the change in the world right now. We are partaking in helping, you know, which the Lord doesn't need us, but we are, you know, our labors will be accounted for. So, and what makes it so powerful is that we're being gathered by the word of the Lord, man. This same book that has been in the household for generations to generations, now we have the ability to understand what is written, and we can go proclaim what is truly written. All right, what's truly written, and this is the awakening of the Israelites. This is why vocab Malone, you can't stop it, man. Ezekiel the 37th chapter, the valley of the dry bones. What is that talking about? You can see what it's talking about by us waking up, us being strangers to the promise. Now we're declaring our nationality, man. This ain't never happened in history. A nation of people have woken up and declared, no, we are the Israelites. You know? So Salakia for that rant, but let me get back to these precepts. But it all ties in. That the kingdom that will never be destroyed is Yahweh's kingdom, and Yahweh has put the spirit and distributed gifts amongst the hopeful elect, okay, to bring forth fruit. And that fruit is the heirs to the throne with Yahweh. Okay, that everlasting kingdom. In 1 Samuel, I believe 7, it said that Yahweh's kingdom would be everlasting. All right, and then when you go into Isaiah, it says that the Israelites' kingdom is everlasting, a world without end. That's what it says, a world without end. You see, Now remember, the disciples asked, when shall be the end of the world, right? Which is the end of an age. In Matthew, the 24th chapter, which is eon, right? The end of that age. Well, this age is about to end, and it's going to be replaced with the world of Yasharallah. But the best thing about our world, resurrecting, so to speak, is that this is an everlasting world without end. See? The promises that the Lord gave Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, we are feeling those promises come to pass by the beginning stages of waking up the hopeful elect. Going back to Revelation, the 11th chapter and 11th verse. So let's go. Daniel, the second chapter and the 44th verse. And it says, and in those days of, and in the days of these kings, and in the days of these kings, shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom, which shall never be destroyed, which I just explained it. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, right? We're not going to be joint with the other nations, man. Because when you go into Daniel, it talks about the statue, the iron, the gold, the silver, the clay, you know, the brass and things of that nature, which is representation of the other nations. So the other nations had their time to rule. The Assyrian Empire, the Babylonian Empire, the Medo-Persian Empire. From the Medo-Persian Empire, it went to the Greek Empire. From the Greek Empire, it went to the Roman Empire. Okay? Now we're at the toes of that figure, which is the resurrection of the Roman Empire. Okay? That beast. Okay? So the kings of the earth has fulfilled their lots on ruling the world at a specific time. Okay, that's where the word eon comes from. This is where the age, a succession. So now, speeding all the way to today, we are at the end of this succession. This is the last succession of rulers of the heathen nations ruling. Now, the Lord's 144, hallelujah. It was on this truck right here to the right of me. Call Allah, Yahweh Shema Shai. Now we're at the end of the ruling of the rest of the nations, okay? And now Israel is gonna be that next ruling class, but once again, it's forever, okay? So let's go back. It says, which shall, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. You see that? So all these other kingdoms is going to get broken, and the kingdom of Israel is going to stand forever. That's prophecy. Okay? Verse 45, it says, for as much as thou sawest the stone was cut out. I'm sorry. It says, for as much as thou sawest the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, which is Yahushua. Go to Ephesians. It tells you Yahushua is that cornerstone. Okay? It says without hands. And that it break in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold. The king, which is the nations, okay? The Romans, the Medo-Persians, all right? The Greeks, okay? And now we're at the last stages, okay? Which is the clay, which is the toes of the statue, which is the EU, all right? Those European nations, okay? It says, and the gold, the great power hath made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter, and the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof sure. See, now that's heavy. It says, And the dream is certain. See, and the dream is certain. And the interpretation thereof, sure. That means this is going to happen. This is that prophecy that soon is about to come. Okay? Now, let's go to Daniel. Give me a second. I'm looking for this precept. Because it tells you that the saints, okay, the saints are the ones that's going to take the kingdom. That's why this ain't going to be able to be stopped, man. A second. Oh, another precept. 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter. Give me a second. Let me look for this precept. This is a good one right here. Well, this is Daniel 7:18. It says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Who are the saints? The saints of the Israelites. This is what's about to take place. Okay? This is what's about to take place. The saints is about to take the kingdom. Okay? There ain't nothing this devil can do about it. Real quick, 2nd Esdras 6 and 2nd Esdras 6 and see this go in. All right, let me go to 2nd Esdras 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Okay. Just like now, we are hastening the day of our Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, because when he returns, that's going to be the establishing of the tabernacle of David. That's going to be the kingdom of heaven on earth that was promised to the Israelites. So this is why when you go in the scriptures, you see the different prophets would ask how long. The disciples asked, now is the time to restore the kingdom into Israel. Okay. Esdras is asking the questions of when shall be the parting asunder of times. You know, when is going to be the end of this age, the end of this world. When are we going to rule? You know. So it says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held the heel of Esau. And that's what's happening. The hand of Jacob, which is the prophets of today, has the heel of our brother, which is his foundation, Esau, by the way of prophesying against him. Okay? It says that our weapons of warfare are not carnal. So we're not taking him down physically. We're taking him down by the word of the Lord. You see? Because the mouth is a very powerful tongue. The tongue is a very powerful tool, I should say. Okay? So by the things that we're speaking out of our mouth, if it is, well, this is why Yahweh Shai Shai says, my words will not return unto me void. So the words that we're speaking is heavenly inspired by Yahweh Shai Shai. So which causes things to happen on the earth. So by us saying that Esau is gonna fall, Yahweh Shai Shai Barakatah, 144. So we're saying that this empire and Esau's finna fall. That's exactly what's finna happen. But the Lord had to set up his men to declare that. And that's what's going on right now. You see? If you could have stopped this back in 1970, you would have stopped it. You see? If you could have stopped the camps from going out in the 90s, you would have stopped it. But this ain't a work of men. This is a work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. This is not a work of men. This is of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You can't stop this. Esau is the end of the world. We are at the end of the age. We are at the end of an empire right now. That's why so much commotion going on earth. There's always a great commotion in the earth before an empire falls. There's always a lot of shit going on. Pedophilia, homosexuality, decadence, which is a moral decay, a moral decline. The dollar begins to devalue. That's why you go from gold all the way to miry clay. These are signs of a falling empire. Okay? Oh, a house divided against itself, how shall it stand? Remember, a kingdom divided against. Now remember, the kingdom of Israel was divided. We were split into the southern and northern. We didn't last. We got picked off by our enemies, man. But now we are merging back together through prophecy, may I add. All right? Through prophecy, man. The sticks is being joined together. That's another indication that you know you can't stop this. Let me see if I can get this preset real quick that just popped in my head. Hosea. How about Shemel Shah? I pray and hope that this is edifying. Hosea 1:10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power. So where's that playing out at? Where it says that you are not the people? Because the word is saying that those Ish people, had big nose motherfuckers over there in the land of Israel, is the people. You know, no one is saying that they're not the people. Everybody believes that those are the people. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and the scatter, you are the people. The blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, those that are on the 12 tribes chart. From Judah to Levi to Benjamin to Reuben to Gad to Zephalon to Naphtali to Asher to Issachar to Benjamin. Right? I think I named all 12. Oh, Simeon. Right? So it's from your Negroes to your Mexicans to your Puerto Ricans to your Brazilians to your Argentinians to Chile. All right, to the Puerto Ricans, to the Seminole Indians, to the Native Americans. Right? Yeah, Asher, which is the Brazilians. Okay? Panamanians. Zebulun. All right? Those people are said that those were spicks and wetbacks and degenerates. You know? And now we have all the 12 tribes in America scattered. You got a hub in goddamn New York of different nations, all right? And all over, man. This is where it was said that we wasn't the people. And now through the Holy Spirit, those people that was hated and abused is saying that they are the Israelites. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power. Vocab Malone said in a Virginia video, he said when the head brother was going in on slavery, he said, well, who has that happened to? You know, Deuteronomy 28, who fit those curses? Who fit the curses? And Vocab basically said, you know, oh yeah, it's unfortunate how y'all went into slavery, this, that, and the third, but y'all still not the people. Come on, man. We are the people, nigga. We are the people. The Spirit bearing witness that we are the people. That's why you have a multitude of Israelites that you can't even fucking count. 13 million, I think, of so-called out of the tribe of Judah. If I'm saying the numbers correctly, according to y'all statistics. That's only out of the tribe of Judah. What about Benjamin? What about Ephraim? Issachar? Come on, man. We are the people. So, this can't be stopped, man. We're waking up. The water has been pouring on the seed of the Israelites, and this is the fruit of that, by the way of beginning with Abba Bivens, okay? Beginning with Abba Bivens, all right? King Masha, all the way down to the apostles of Great Millstone, right? And now we see the fruit of all of that, man. You see the fruit of all of that right now today. Of all these various camps, even if they're not a part of Great Millstone, these offshoot camps, because they were woken up by the Holy Spirit through apostles of Great Millstone or through other men, you know, but that goes all the way back down to the old school. Those men from there all the way to, or some of those men are here today and have been pushing this truth all the way into what you see now today, man. That was the cry. That cry had to be, that cry in the wilderness had to happen. Ezekiel the 37th chapter. That's what's happening right now. The sinews, the flesh, the bones coming together. We're witnessing prophecy. And there's going to be more to come. There's going to be more brothers, multitudes. This thing is going to blow up even more. You think it's big now. This thing is going to blow up. And I believe it. So with that, I'd like to give all glory and honor and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash Makathum, Davanas to my apostle, Great Millstone, and salutations to the icon of the four corners pushing this truth in sincerity, love, diligence, respect, fear, and trembling. All right? Ain't no stopping this. There's nothing you can do. The word has already been out, and after that, when the word goes out, that's when the planting of the seeds begin. So the word is out. It's been out since the late 60s, early 70s, all the way to 2022, going on 2023. Okay? So let's just say 70, 80, 90, 2000, 2010, 2020. We're in 2023, I believe. 2022, so what, 52 years now? The truth has been out for 52 years. Roughly paraphrasing the numbers, I just started from 70. If I'm counting right, 70, 80, 90, 2000, which is 30, right? 2010, which is another 10 years, which is 40. 2020, which is another 10 years, which is where we at. 2020, COVID. Now we're in 2022, so 52 years. So, if this devil could have stopped it, he would have stopped it. But he can't stop it. In fact, I'm going to end off on this precept. This is Acts 5. 5 and 38. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of the Most High, ye cannot overthrow it. Lest happily ye be found, even to fight against the Most High. So you can't overthrow this. This can't be stopped. Okay? Because this is of the Most High. This ain't nothing of our own. Nothing of our own. So with that, all praise to Yahweh Shem El Shai. That was my Apostle Great Millstone. Shalom, Abba.